Helldivers 2 players rejoice because we are back. That's right, baby. It is finally time to get into some good stuff about Helldivers 2. What's up, everybody? It's Shadow Ninja here, and welcome back to Rage Quit. Today, we are going to be talking about, well, you guessed it. It is Helldivers 2. Man, I've been playing a little bit recently, and I gotta say, I am enjoying it a lot more than I have been lately because of the fact that the devs really kicked it in gear. Space Marine 2 Warhammer 40k really kind of kicked them in the ass a little bit and showed them how much people really want to feel powerful and feel like a badass, a giant hulking soldier fighting for the Emperor. But no, that's not what we really get in Helldivers 2. As you guys probably could figure out, Helldivers 2 has been really in a rough patch lately, but it seems like that is all in the past now because the developers came out with a huge patch, basically buffing every single weapon or stratagem that was underpowered or not performing the way that it was supposed to. And everything feels so much more better gameplay wise. Everything feels a lot more balanced. I think they tweaked the AI so that now they are more aggressive and there's more of an abundance of AI on the map coming at us at the same time. I've only played on the tournament fronts because I am a bug player primarily, but I play on Super Hell Dive mode now that I've unlocked it, and it feels so much more balanced. It gives us as players the opportunity to kill bugs more easily and more efficiently, but at the cost of them being so much more abundant and so much more oppressive in the gameplay. Now that the devs have pretty much buffed everything, we can diversify our loadouts so that we're not constantly using the meta stuff and the best stuff available at all times. Because let's be honest here, that does get a little annoying and boring. I personally have been experimenting a little bit with different guns and different stratagems and seeing how well I perform with them, and it gives us more of an incentive to buy the war bonds because now they start putting stratagems inside the war bonds, like that new chemical agent stuff that just came out. Moral of the story is that the game feels so much more fun to play. I am so much more willing to hop on and actually do some of the major orders and some of the personal orders for war medals so I could save up and go around and do more things on the map, look for super credits and that sort of thing because I won't have this constant fear of getting overwhelmed and not being really able to do anything about it. Don't get me wrong, the game is still super hard when you don't have a coordinated squad and you're on the highest available difficulty. Yeah, this game is no walk in the park, and I've heard a lot of people say that this game is too easy now. That is not the case at all. I have probably gotten squashed many, many times, and probably even more now since this update has come out because of just so many bugs and bile titans and impalers, and I can only imagine what the automaton front looks like. And I know that they've done a couple things AI wise, they've tweaked them, made more balancing changes, and that is honestly exactly what we need for this game moving forward. I don't really know what's happening with the Illuminate yet, but I think I am now a little bit more patient than I was before because I realized that the devs really do care about this game. If they didn't, they wouldn't have reverted all these changes and listened to the fans. I mean, the numbers don't lie. A lot of players were dropping off, going to other games, and this has just brung a lot of people back, even after Space Marine 2 came out, including me. I really love Helldivers. Like I told you guys in the last video that I made about this game, I played the first one, and not many people actually got a chance to play the first one because it was so niche and not well known. It is kind of weird though that just a week ago I was making a video basically expressing my concerns about Helldivers 2 and worried about its future. But now I can confidently say that we are back on the right track, and I am very excited about what's going on moving forward. It seems like the devs really screwed their helmets back on into place, and we are moving forward just as intended. If you're someone who has played Helldivers and is hesitant to return, or if you're a new player that hasn't bought it yet, definitely check it out. Especially the higher difficulties. It is so much fun. It is so hectic. It is so chaos inducing, and it feels exactly how it did when the game first came out. And that honestly in the last video is what I said I wanted to feel again when I played it. And when I hopped on and played on my super hell dive mode against the boss and ran into like a bunch of bile titans and all this stuff, chargers, bile chargers, holy shit, it was so cool. I did also run into some new objectives like raising a flag of super earth or transporting a worm back to your ship for extra points. I know these things have kind of been in the game for a while, but as a newer player returning, it's really fun. It's a nice breath of fresh air to the game, and new shit like this is exactly what we need. Guys, I think this is going to do it for me. There's really not much else to say other than Helldivers 2 definitely feels a lot more fun, and I hope it continues going like this into the future. Don't nerf anything else, please. If it's overpowered and stupidly fun, keep it that way, and just balance the enemies around it. Fun is exactly what keeps people playing, not balancing and all that stuff. For Christ's sakes, it's a PvE game. But guys, I am Shadow Ninja. Gonna be signing off for you guys real quick. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.